Hey guys, how are you? I hope that wherever you are safe, you are healthy, and you are finishing the semester off strong. That feels kind of weird to say, right? We are completely done, finally, with the semester. Um, it's definitely been the craziest semester of my life. Academically, personally, all of the above. I don't know about you, but when Fresno State first sent that email that, school was shutting down and the entire world was shutting down, it sort of felt like my life was crumbling down just a little bit. You see, I'm a person that very much values structure and, routine, and I'm also kind of a busybody, so I don't really like just sitting, and relaxing is kind of hard for me. Uh, so, needless to say, quarantine has definitely been a challenge. But I can safely say that I've learned a lot from it. And I think the thing and the takeaway I got, the most out of this is that there's always something to learn and to grow from. And not only that, but there's always something to be grateful for. So I think I'm going to start by doing just that. I'm going to tell you some of the really great things that have happened during this quarantine. I think the most notable thing is that I am, the most active I've ever been. I don't sport. I am not a super athletic human being, but I've been riding like 6 miles like every few days or so. There's a trail in my backyard. Um, and it's just been really nice because I think more than anything, it's allowed me to pause and to really stop and think and just take in all my surroundings. I feel like so much of my life pre COVID was kind of going from thing to thing to thing, right? Uh, and honestly, there's something super special about being able to stop and really look around you and notice things you haven't before. And I mean, stating the obvious, my body feels better because I'm working it and using it. And who knew? Exercise is good for you, right? So I just feel like I have more energy, and yeah, it's been really great to actually be active and have somewhat consistent workout schedule, I guess, if you can call it that. Um, Another thing that's been really, really special is that I've gotten to spend more time with my family. Uh, we're all home. It's just as simple as that. And we actually have been able to eat dinner every night, which has been super fun because our schedules were so different. We were often busy with school or work or whatever after school commitment, whatever it was that, kept us kind of separated, and we weren't able to have dinner together. So it's really special to just have this time. And, we fight like every other family, and we're mad at each other more often than not, but it's kind of fun to be trapped with these humans, I guess. I don't know. There's just kind of a really fun quality about it. We've played Mario Party all together, and my mom played for the very first time. And, life moves so fast, and it's easy to kind of focus on what you're doing and forget about the people around you. So it's kind of snapped me out of the selfishness and the isolation that I think being kind of a young adult we all go through. We've even played board games together, which normally starts fights in my family, but has actually been super fun. So I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, I think just the flexibility of it all has been really cool, and not having a set structure has been oddly freeing, and it never was before. So now that we talked about what I'm grateful for, it's unfortunately have not all been fun. This has definitely been one of the harder experiences of my life, to be honest with you. for one, motivation. I lack the motivation to do stuff. I'm just being honest here. It's just, there's something strange about having to turn in assignments. Like, I don't learn through online school. It's just the truth of it. I don't do well in environments where I have to regulate myself, because there's nothing, like, I'm a professional procrastinator, so there's like nothing to kind of spur me on. There's no one to tell me what to do. There's no one to say, you better get this done. I mean, there's due dates, but there's not this feeling of going to school and the formality of knowing that someone is watching you and wanting you to be on top of things. Maybe that doesn't make sense, but I think there's definitely, like, when you're not actually physically going to school and putting in the effort to go to class, it's almost kind of like, what's the point, you know? And like I said before, while setting my own schedule has been great, there's actually been some pretty hard parts about it, because I am horrible at time management, honestly. It's just been really hard to, stay on task, because there's so much distraction. I mean, I live with 3 other people constantly needing something from me, and I have duties outside of being, a student. I'm a daughter that is a part of a house, so that comes with chores, and I have 3 pets, and they're really loud and bark and meow, and humans home, so they want all of your attention, right? But yeah, it's just distractions everywhere, and just kind of, like I said, there's no one to tell you what to do. So time management and making sure that everything gets done when it's supposed to, and like, okay, I'm gonna work for half an hour and meaning it, is just hard for me, because there's so many things to take your attention away and competing for your attention. So that has been really, really hard. But thankfully we got through it. Needless to say, both the good and the bad, this quarantine has really taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot about perseverance, about, stopping and enjoying the present moment, and being grateful for what I have, instead of, wishing something else were happening or things were different, because the truth is, this is our reality right now. And even though this is a difficult situation, you can either learn from it and grow, or be miserable, I guess. I mean, there's really no other option. So I hope wherever you are, that you take this as an opportunity to learn and about yourself, about the world, and you come out of this a better person, because you can do it and you will persevere. So don't worry, you got this. Thanks, guys.